Welcome back to Michigan's Big Show, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is as close as you're going to get to a trip to Munn Field to see the Spartan Marching Band today. But you'll see them tomorrow night in Spartan Stadium, and they'll put on another outstanding performance. We're thrilled to be joined by band director John Madden and 13 members of the band.
Looks like about 13, yeah.
Fantastic. First of all, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for inviting us.
This is terrific. And what can you tell us about this year's band and the show that fans are going to see tomorrow night?
Like every year, it's the tradition of excellence in the Spartan Marching Band, prevails year after year after year. So it's a great band once again. It's a small freshman class. I think that's interesting. There are 300 students in the band. There are only 80 new members, which means it's competitive. It's hard to get in. And there were more than 80 that didn't make the band, so that standard stays high. And it's a very hard-working band. We have kind of a gauntlet to go through here at the beginning of the year, with 5 performances in a row. We had the CMU away trip last week, and here we roll through Notre Dame, and then it's CMU, and then it's Ohio State, and for the band, that means it's a different preparation every week. So we're working really hard, but we're really excited about the big atmosphere tomorrow night. It's going to be great.
There was a time, now your freshmen, sophomores, and juniors might not know this, but when Michigan State football was not what it is today, but the Spartan Marching Band has been a constant. And the football fans sometimes would grouse about the coaches or the games, but if you said anything about the Spartan Marching Band, those were fighting words.
Yeah, and, I try to keep that real with the students. This is my 24th year as director, and I was in the band for 4 years. And I sort of tell the stories to the students about, we have lost games before, but we haven't lost a home game in a couple of years.
Yeah,
and
most
of the students are, I guess we could call them a little bit spoiled. But they also know that, we're here for Spartan football, and the Spartan fans win, lose, thick or thin. That's our mantra. So we like winning better, though. Who doesn't?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's, we're just on a great ride right now, and that's because there's a lot of consistency.
And I'm sure the band members wouldn't mind a trip to an ice bowl game. It would be all right with them.
They'd love that. When we were checking in at that hotel at Clearwater Beach last year, that wasn't so bad. So we've had some great trips. We really have. What percentage of the band would you say, John, are music majors? Well, I think it's right around 10%.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, 30 out of 300. And there are several here in the room. And it's kind of my story when I was a student. As a music major, I was training to become a high school band director. And, being in the marching band was the best methods class I could have been in for that part of the job. But we are mostly non-music majors, and they're the heart and soul of the band. And then there are those music majors that try to continue their professional development through their degree, the pursuit of their degree. But, yeah, about 30 out of 300.
Well, we appreciate all the band's members here getting up early, coming in here this morning. Now, I know that no Michigan State students ever miss an 8 o'clock class, so...
No, and it's 7:49. Does anybody have an 8 o'clock this morning? No, I think we found a non-8 o'clock group here.
But we want to give them a chance to introduce themselves and maybe their instrument in their hometown or whatever, so they can just do that in some order. You want to start
up to these
filing
mics.
Up to the microphone, and go ahead.
My name is Dan Eby. I'm from Saline, Michigan. I play the trombone.
Okay.
My name is John Carruthers. I'm from New Baltimore, the trombone section leader.
My name is Jacob Mikowski. I'm from Shelby Township, and I also play trombone.
My name's Dan Swoboda. I'm from Okemos, Michigan. I play the mellophone.
I'm Mike Clementi. I'm from Plymouth, Michigan, and I play the E-flat cornet.
I'm Sarah Overcashier. I'm from Saline, Michigan. I play the trumpet.
I'm Jeff Johnson from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I play the trumpet.
Spring Eisenzimmer from Holt, Michigan, and I play the trumpet.
I'm Scott Jackson. I'm from Okemos, Michigan, and I play the alto sax.
I'm Garrett Jafano. I'm from Troy, Michigan, and I play the tenor sax.
I'm Ben Schramm from Harper Woods, Michigan. I play the alto sax.
I'm Brian Arndt. I'm from Bay City, Michigan, and I play the baritone.
Bay City. I'm Taylor Sturgeon. I'm from Wausau, Michigan, and I play the tuba.
Terrific. We appreciate all the band's members coming in and joining us. And, of course, for so many alums who come back to campus in the fall, I see them get misty-eyed, and they're watching the band play, and it just takes them back to another era.
Yeah, I've always thought that, Michigan State alums and fans and friends, they lock onto things that are kind of hallmarks of Michigan State. The campus, the river, the Beaumont Tower, and the list goes on and on for what's iconic to Michigan State alums. But the band has something that belongs to everybody. It's that traditional music that we've been playing for decades and decades. It's the look of the uniform. It's our presence on the campus. It's the way we form on a game day and the thread we weave sort of throughout the course of the game day. And it's, you can't imagine the game day experience without it. So the band year after year understands their role of belonging to everybody. It's really a cherished tradition at Michigan State.
Well, I say this for two reasons. One is because you probably remember some of this, or you've certainly heard about it from other alums, but also because this year there's a very real chance it could be reenacted 25 years after the last Rose Bowl appearance. I saw some very grizzled, hard-boiled alums who tears streaming down their face when the Spartan Marching Band made that turn onto Colorado Boulevard with Dr. Walter Adams leading the band.
Right.
And a lot of them talk about that more than the football game.
Yeah, that was, that happened 2 years before I came back as director.
And the last few seconds we got, Jack, you want to have him play us out here?
Yeah, let's go ahead. How about MSU Shadows?
Shadows. Scored.